And now, here's the world's greatest...
Hello, everybody. Sorry, we're not ready. We're having technical problems today, as per normal. Bloody computer changes all my settings. God, it really gets on my nerves. Hello to everybody. Hello to everybody on everywhere. Well, I say everywhere, not everywhere, because it's not working. Hello. The Twitch people, hello, Twitch. It's Nico, hello. We've got some people on here, which is YouTube. Oh, for fuck's sake, what's it doing? Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Idiot machine. Right, hello. Let's do that again. So, Timmy.
Black Betty, bam, lamb, whoa, Black Betty, bam,
Timmy Ramjam and Gary Lakey.
Oh, I hate you, Butler. Oh, it's made my day, that is.
And Brian, hello. Brian in the real-time mine. That's right, blah, blah, blah. I give up. This machine's got a mind of its own today. I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. It's terrible.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be whining. This is my job. I'll just live with it.
Whatever. Yes, so turned on the machine, got it working, and then it didn't work, and then it was no microphone. And as per normal, the microphone's muted for some reason. I don't know how it gets muted, but it does. So you have to do a troubleshooting. And then, of course, I had no video. I know the video wasn't working, so I had to restart that. And then I ran out of time. So, anyway, we're here now. Hello to Nico on Twitch. Oh my God, we got calls in straight away. Look at that. Can't even wait. Let's see if this works now. Hello, Mr. Lakey.
Hello, mate. Calling from wet and windy Plymouth today, mate.
Wet and windy.
Oh. 2 or 3 days of rain we've had, Andy. Have you had
it? We've had rain today, mate. Yeah.
Non-stop here, mate, it's been.
It's not been too bad. It's been on and off. We did get any until about, I think about 10:30, I think it was, and then it pissed down. So, yeah.
It don't piss up, though, Andy, does it?
No, it always pisses down. That's right.
How was your half a week been, mate?
Half a week, yeah. I've actually managed to do some work on the videos.
I did see one video yesterday, mate.
Yes, I'm working on the copying over files from my Thailand adventure. So I put them onto the hard drive because everything I do with my computer, there's a problem. I had a problem with that, and I've just been. It took 24 hours to copy the files. 24 hours.
Oh, that's a short time, Andy. I'll tell you what I watched yesterday, mate. Several videos, including yours, but somebody else.
Yes.
It comes up from time to time. Who do you think it was?
Mr. Hello, people.
Yeah, bless him.
Hello, people.
It was when he did all the cheap condos and all that, mate.
Yeah.
You know, it was going around and.
Yeah. Yeah. Were you around when at the end of the show Wednesday?
No, possibly not.
Look at the screen.
I can't at the moment, mate, because
you'll have to look back.
I'm on the phone where it is on, so
you have to look back then. Look back at the screen after.
I will.
I'll put it on screen so you can have a little look at it.
Is this Kev, is it? Or?
No, it's even better than that. It's for me, very selfish.
Well, I'll have a look at that, mate. I'll have a look at it after because I'm on the phone now. I look at it on that at the moment. So, so it's always nice to look back, mate, but we got to move forward and that, obviously.
Keep moving forward. Yeah, that's right.
He was, a lot of people, nice people, called him the godfather of bloggers in Pattaya.
Indeed.
Yeah, because he actually started it all, really, didn't he?
Yeah, your godfather. All right,
yeah, because he started it all, and he carried on. But a lot of other people have followed on. Not all good. Some of them are okay.
Some are crap.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of it now, Andy, from Pattaya, mate.
No,
to be honest,
I don't watch any of it. To be fair,
no, because I've lost track. The only one I really got, obviously, follows your channel.
Of course, you would. Of course, that's Steve.
We got to be in with the in crowd, Andy.
I got to be in with the out crowd.
Yeah, I see Wishy Washy's gone off to the big conference to show off and all that, isn't he?
Yeah. Wishy Washy off to in his jet plane.
Where they won't achieve jet plane, seeing as about emissions and all that. Yeah, very good, that, isn't it?
Yeah. What are they, 100 jet planes, I think? Something like that. There's all those cars as well. Yeah.
I wonder how much that's going to cost taxpayers, Andy, in the country.
Yeah,
that's
it. Yep.
We had our mega £62 put on the electric again yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, cool, because we got one of them silly smart meters, which I'm going to get rid of.
Oh, you want to get rid of that, mate? You want to get rid of that?
It'll be gone in a week with a smart meter, that money. So.
Oh, yeah. Write a letter, tell them you want to take it out. You're allowed to.
Apparently you got to anyway, I've been told, so I'm going to look into it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, get rid of it, and then you can stop paying altogether.
Cost of living's correct. My wife still hasn't heard from the Pips, Do you know that?
No? Oh, my God.
Nothing. And they're still paying, so...
Oh, well,
I mean, it won't be on Christmas now, because even if she gets an assessment, it ain't going to be till after Christmas, so... No.
Well, they're working really slowly anyway, aren't they?
I don't think they can be bothered, Andy. I think they... I think it's one of... I mean, her brother went to a tribunal the other day and won, and do you know what they sneakily done? They said to him, he lives in Yeovil, and they said, oh, if you take middle rate, we'll sort it out here and now, they said.
Oh, really? Oh, they're bribery then.
So the silly fool took it, didn't he? I wouldn't have took it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have took it.
I would have let the judge would have given him full rate, I expect.
Yeah, probably. Well, you can still appeal it. Just because you've taken it doesn't mean that you don't have to refuse it later.
They are crafty, though, and sly, though, aren't they?
They are sly little sods.
When you think about it. The problem is, with the old nonsense that went on, you had the people applying, and then you had people doing reviews. So obviously they're miles behind.
That's right. Yep. Just got to say hello to. Can you say hello to Mr. Alfie Bob?
Alfie Bob, come on, put the Egyptian music on, Andy.
Mr. Alfie Bob. Anglo-Saxon, you can say hello.
Anglo-Saxon, hello.
And of course, Andrew number 6, please.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, Andy number 6, please.
Hey! And
I'll tell you what.
And one more.
Mate, sorry.
And one more. Tim!
Oh, good old Tim.
There you go.
Well, you'll have a few phone calls today, mate, which is good for you.
Yeah, we might. You might have a few.
And I'll tell you what's wrong with Andy number 6, shall I?
Go on then.
He's got withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah.
You don't know what the withdrawal symptoms are, I don't think.
What's he withdrawing from?
He hasn't visited Captain Jasper's for a while, so... Captain Jasper's! It won't be many down there at the moment, I can assure you, yeah.
No. No, it'll be a bit
It'll
windy.
be very windy down there at the moment.
Windy
But
wet,
down there, I
windy
wouldn't
wet,
even go
windy
down
wet,
there.
windy wet, windy wet, windy wet.
Well, the hoe and the Barbican are wonderful in the summer, but they're horrible in
Yeah.
the winter.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No,
No,
it's not.
no,
We
no,
won't
no.
go there now until March, I expect.
I just got to say hello to Nico on Twitch because he's on Twitch watching. And yes, I did get your message. I just haven't had time to do anything about it yet. We got Jackie. Look, Jackie's here.
Oh, the leading lady of the channel, she is.
Leading lady. Oh my God.
She's the top dog, she is. The top lady of the channel.
The top woofer. She's not a woofer.
She is. She's our nanny, not just
Oh.
yours, mate. She's
Oh,
our
yeah,
nanny.
Nanny that lives in the shoe.
Bless her, yeah.
What's for dinner? What's for dinner? What's for dinner?
Yeah, come on, Jackie, what's for dinner? I haven't got nothing because the other day, Andy, I'll tell you a bit of a story. I went to clean, I don't know if I told you or not, to clean my glass in the oven.
No, you didn't
And,
tell me that.
It was freezing cold, took it out, put it on the side, turned around, the glass smashed, went into about 1,000 pieces.
Right.
So, but what I've done, they wanted £99 at the shop for it. It's an inner glass. And what the
Right.
thermal one?
Yeah.
I rung up a glass company here who do heated glass. It's got to be made up and all that. And he said to me, it'd be £28. He said, I said, well, I'll pay it now.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a few days. You're going to make it up. So at least we'll have it next week. So we've been living off microwave meals and all that.
Oh.
Well, what can you do? Like, you know, he'll be back in action next week. So roast
He will.
dinner's all round next
All
week.
right. Okay. We'll be round later then.
Well, you have to make it very much later, several days later. Well, that was good though. I could have paid £100 and we paid 28 in the end, so that was good.
Oh, yeah. That is a good price.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we are. See, we don't live. We can't all live on kebabs, you know.
I forgot Richard. I forgot Richard there. Look, Richard.
Richard? 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 Oh, Richard.
Oh, Richard. Oh, my God, Richard. Richard.
Anyway, me old mate, I'm going to let. Oh, but one last thing. I think that payment is supposed to be going in next week, isn't it?
I think so. Very soon.
Well, any time from the. I think it's the 8th to the 20th or something they've said.
The 8th is Tuesday.
Yeah, but they made it plain that it may not. There won't be many getting paid on the first day. I read something there online.
Yeah, I read that.
You know, so I won't hold your breath to get paid this week.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But my friend hit the nail on the head. You know what he said to me? He said, what they're going to do, they'll hold on to all that money, remember it's millions of pounds,
Yeah.
and they'll make interest out of that. That's what my friend said to me.
Well,
He said they're not stupid. They'll make a lot of
they're
interest
not
out
stupid.
of it.
No, that's right. They need the frying pan of doom.
Ow!
They do. We can't blame Boris now, Mick, because he's had the sack. So
And we can't blame old Miss Cup of Coffee either, can we? Because she ain't working there anymore. She's left.
no, she got the bullet as well. But
Yeah,
what an
so-
advertisement for how she was, wasn't she? God.
Yeah. She jumped ship and then she lost her job.
But I read something very disturbing the other day. Apparently, if you've been Prime Minister,
Yeah.
you probably know what I'm going to say. You automatically get £130,000 a year.
That's a good scam, isn't it?
What a thing, oh, Andy. Innit? How long was she in? 5 minutes?
5 minutes and then she gets that money forever.
I couldn't believe it when I read that. I thought, are you for real? I mean, Boris will have had that as well, won't he?
Yeah, he wanted to come back and get some more.
Well, I think people are so stupid, he might have got back, I think.
Yes. As Timmy said, the lettuce is off the menu.
Yeah, she's gone permanently. Yeah,
Gone.
What did they call him? They called him
A Wally?
something that a wet
A wet
some
lettuce.
other
A wet lettuce.
vegetable. Yeah, some other vegetable. It was.
Yeah. A wet celery.
But I think this bloke's going to be worse than ever because he's a money man. You see.
Yeah.
He's a money man, wishy-washy. That's the trouble.
Wishy-washy. Oh my
So
God.
everything's the purse strings will be tight, mate, I tell you.
He'll be on the old 130k per year freebie.
It should never be though, Andy, should it?
He don't need it. He's a millionaire anyway.
Well, I think he's a billionaire, or his wife is, one of the two.
Well, it don't make any difference. Whoever it is, they've still got loads of money. Loads of money.
Absolutely loaded. He doesn't have to say what Delboy used to say, does he?
Yeah. No.
But this time next year, I'll be a millionaire.
This time next year, I'll be a trillionaire.
Well, yeah, you won't make a fortune out of YouTube, that's for sure. But
I'll be lucky. Be lucky to get anything.
Well, hey, you got a new T-shirt. Did I see the right thing or jumper, Andy? Was it?
Oh, it was a T-shirt from a long time ago. That was one of my first T-shirts.
Ah, it must have come up then on the thing a lot
on the
rewind. I told you I've seen an old video of yours last week.
Yeah,
when you were teaching, I think. But anyway, Andy, I'm going to give somebody else a chance because it's Sunday and Keith will be on in a minute.
He will be, yeah. He might be.
That'll be good. And where's our friend Wayne? I haven't seen him recently.
Oh, I think he popped in last week.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah, I think he did.
All right, mate. You take care. Get back on the chat, mate. All right.
Okay, no.
Thanks, Andy. Bye, mate. Bye, mate.
Hi, Gary. How do you like it? It's Mr. Saxon.
Hello, Mr. Andy. How are you?
All right, mate.
No, I've not been around for a while.
Nor have I.
I'd noticed. But,
Slight holiday.
It may have already been covered. I only joined in part of the way after you started, but they've got a means test PIP.
Mean test? It could be, yeah. It could be.
Yeah. I think what it'll be, if they do anything with it, it'll be if you've got savings over £16,000.
Yeah. But if you can't get benefits, even if you have, so it's like, well, why would they do that?
Yeah. But it's just all madness. It's
a way to take it off for people. It's just really, really no good.
Anyway, what's this extra money you were talking about coming in this month? What's that for? Is that the second part of the 650 quid or what?
Yeah, that's the other bit of the thing that they were going to pay us, but only certain people.
Yeah, well, I got the first one, so no, I'll get the second part.
Well, yeah, if you got the first one, then it's more likely that you'll get the second half. Yep.
And it was a nice relief this month when I checked my direct debits for my fuel and noticed it had gone down by about £68. That was very nice.
Gone down £68. That's not bad, is it?
No, gone down by £68.
That's not bad, though.
Oh, I'm not complaining. No, I'm not complaining.
Is that your? Who are you with?
Well, it was Sainsbury's Energy, but it's Eon Next. But
Eon Next.
It doesn't matter who you're with. They're all about the same. There's pennies difference between them all. What you've got to look at is the standing charge that they're now bringing back in.
Yeah.
They've all got different standard daily. They've all got different or very similar standard standing charges. That's what I was looking for. And you might have a cheap unit rate, but then your standing charge might be more than the others. So it's going to be a case of juggle it and see, I think.
Yeah.
I worked at not in the billing department, in the repairs department of British Gas a few years ago. Well, it's nearly 20 years ago. 15 years ago, here in Leicester. And Eon have a place in Leicester as well, and they'd made a lot of people redundant. And there was a guy joined the group that we joined, and when I joined, sorry, and we were all in training together. And the trainer said, "Who's the cheapest for gas and electric?" And the guy who used to work for Eon said, "It's Eon." And everyone looked at him. And then when I got home and checked on the internet, he was right. It was Eon. So Sainsbury's Energy's part of Eon. So whether they're still the cheapest, I don't know. And I possibly cannot make any recommendations.
Yeah, well, that sounds like, yeah. If people wanted to switch, they can.
Yeah, but you've got to look at the daily standing charges. So if you're a low consumer and the prices are low, they might have high standing charges.
Yeah.
So you want the lowest price and the lowest standing charge.
Yeah, you can't get both though usually, can you?
No, probably not. And
No.
it's a bit of a maze to work through. And I'll tell you what I've done with my heating as well.
You've turned it off.
No. It's on 24/7 now.
Oh, good for you. I have mine on 24/7 because mine is eco-friendly.
Well, mine's not so eco-friendly, but the point is, if it was on for 2 hours a day, it would come on. It would probably stay on for those full 2 hours, and then switch off, and the house would go cold.
Yeah.
And then it would come on again later on in the day for another 2 hours, and then the house cools down.
Yeah.
So if we keep it on all the time on a lower thermostat setting, and it's not coming on as much, I'll have to check the usage and things to see how it pans out. But whilst the government's throwing all this money at me, I might as well spend it on what it's given for, right?
May as well, yeah. I'll say Trevor. Hello, Trevor. Just say hello to Trevor. Trevor is a channel supporter. Thank you, Trevor. And he's mentioned the British Gas Fund, which I'm sure he will come on and tell us about shortly. So,
yeah, I know about that.
You know about that, okay?
Yeah, you need to give them a list of all your incomes and expenditure, and I'm not sure I'd qualify for it, but never mind. Timmy's got a point. Got to keep the freezer going. That's absolutely correct, Timmy.
Yeah.
And the best way to keep it going and working its most efficient is to have it full of food as well. If you've got it empty, it's using more power, so keep it full of food.
Yes, and if you don't want it, then just bring it round my house and I'll have it.
I don't want to give it away. It's a nice big one.
Sorry,
it's a fridge freezer.
Very flippant, I know. Very flippant today. Very flippant, I am.
Well, we've all got to be flippant. I've got a chest infection at the moment, and the doctor gave me a course of steroids and antibiotics.
Yeah. And
the steroids are meant to make me feel hungry, and they do. And I just drink loads of fluids instead.
Fill up with. I find that if you fill up with some fruit, like grapes, they're pretty good for filling you up.
All right.
Just a little snack.
I don't know,
like a little
so
snack.
Expensive.
I know it is.
I can get it on
Morrison's
Leicester Market. It's very cheap.
Yeah, either Market or Morrison's, they've got a deal. You can buy 2 tubs for £4. Wow. I know.
Leicester Market's good, but the stuff's, it's on its way out. But you can get a large bowl of grapes for £1.
Yeah.
So what's the point of going to Morrison's and paying £4 when you get the same quantity at the market for £1? And if you have to throw half of them away that you bought from the market, what does it matter?
Well, yeah. Exactly. Can't argue with that logic.
You go to Tesco's and you get 4 apples for £2. You go to the market and you can get 6 apples for £1. Actually, it's probably more like £4 for 4 apples in Tesco. I don't go into Tesco anymore. If I live around the corner from from a large Tesco store, and I very rarely go in it, only for emergency situations. Because if I go in there, I feel I've been raped. Because the prices are so extortionate. I mean, on lines like bread and milk, they're okay on, but it's the other lines where they're ripping you off. I'll give you an example. Pack of 4 Duracell batteries, they'll sell them for $7.99. The exact same batteries can be bought from the pound shop, 2 for £1. So you buy 2 packs of 2, but you've saved yourself £4. Right? They are, and if they do it on batteries, what else are they doing it on?
Well, exactly.
Scott leads at Tesco. I don't know if you know what a Scott lead is. Do you know what a Scott lead is?
Yes, I know what a Scott lead is. Yes, I don't have any use for them, but yes.
Yeah, they're not so HDMI's taken over, but they'll sell you them at Tesco. They're not £20, but
I know they are very expensive. They can be very expensive, can't they? I mean,
you go to somewhere like you go to your corner electrical shop if there's any around. You probably get one for £5 or £6, and people just sell things for what people are prepared to pay for them, and they get away with it.
Yeah, of course they do.
I did have a kitchen fire this week though.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Toast, some bread got stuck in my toaster and it ignited. I dealt with it appropriately. I didn't panic. I remember from my old Boy Scout days, I got the tea towel, ran it under the cold water tap, made it nice and wet, and put it over the flame. And I thought I'd unplugged the toaster, but I hadn't. And it was still flaming, and I thought, what the hell's happened here? Because it's supposed to go out. And I lifted the damp rag up. I'm lucky I didn't give myself an electric shock here. And the filament inside the toaster was still burning. So I realised I'd unplugged the wrong thing. What a daft man.
Oh, my God. Never mind. You allowed it. You were allowed one a day.
Toasters have gone up in price. I had a look. And even Tesco, they wanted £30 for a toaster.
I don't use toasters.
Well,
I don't even have toast.
Can you?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't eat toast. So that's a good start.
Anyway, I'll leave you be, and
well, it's nice to hear from you.
Yeah. Someone in the comments has put, so Tesco is at burn by then. No, Raphael Bob, it was one that bought from August actually, but never mind. It was my fault because the toast was too big to go in the toaster, and I was just taking a chance. All right. Anyway, I'll leave you and let someone else get on. All right.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Okay. Yep. Have a nice day. Thank you. Hello, Kev.
We're doing it Yorkshire style. The Yorkshire style.
All right. There we go. That was. Oh, right. Yes. I got you. Yes, I'm sure that was. It was a bum deal. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Right. What was I going to say? I was going to say. Where's that comment? What? What? Oh, Trevor. Mr. What's his face?
Do you mean what's his face?
Oh, you. Hello.
Yes, it's me. You can hear me, can't you?
No. Who said that?
Okay.
What? Eh? What?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know
Hello.
if there's a scheme where anyone else lives, but I got a lot of my, and this is probably only applies to people on benefits, but I got a lot of my white goods, cooker, toaster, microwave, etc. A place called Ladywood Furniture project.
All
I'm
right.
sure there must be charity schemes. Like you got to go citizens advice, get like a sort
A
of
referral.
written consent and to prove that you've a bit hard up and that, like, and you get some good. Obviously, it's second hand stuff, but
Yeah, but it's been checked because you wouldn't want to.
like,
You wouldn't want to buy a toaster that's fucked.
well, no, I mean that'll be appropriate stickers on them and whatnot. So
yeah.
uh,
All right. Okay. Yeah, we probably got one of those down the road actually, where I live.
have you? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'll
So, what was I going to say? I'm going to say something.
get
Forgotten what it
a
was.
job.
Get a job,
Get
slacker.
back to work, you slacker.
I've got a job.
Yeah, talking to me.
Yeah.
That's a full-time job.
I'm your confidant.
Yes, darling.
Okay, darling.
Okay, darling.
All right.
Okay, darling. Darling.
All right.
Hang on,
Yeah.
I've got a jingle somewhere. Where is it? Oh, that one.
Bugger me with a fish fork.
Classic, man.
How
Remember
about
comedy? Like, we must have
poo-poo?
had this conversation before. Remember when comedy used to be funny?
It used to be funny.
Yeah.
And remember, do not
By the way, have you
poo-poo.
heard of James Corden and all the trouble he's been in?
I have heard of him, but I've not heard of what he's been doing. I just think he's a bit of a dickhead. But
Well, yeah.
yeah, I
agree
just
with
find him very
it.
annoying.
He was abusive to like a waitress I think it was in New York or somewhere.
Oh right.
New York City.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
These people, stars who think they're bigger than everyone else, they just so rude. They got egos, too big ego.
But yeah. But I think that's why they surround themselves with sycophants. Because
Yeah.
if that happened in my restaurant, I was say the manager or whatever, or like the front of house manager. Well, you would be front of house manager. I mean, like that happened, wouldn't you? I'd be like, pay your bill and pardon my French, fuck off. You're barred for life. It's happened to me before. You know, like when I've been giving it the big one in a restaurant and that. Like,
That's it.
yeah.
I know. Yeah, it's like, well, I'm fed up with all these bloody dickheads who are stars, who are self-made fucking knobheads. Mind you, I'm probably one of those. I'm probably a star now.
Hell yeah!
I mean, I'm sick of all the films that are coming out, constant Disney remakes of what would once have been considered classics. Why can't they come up with a new idea or something? Why do they have to remake what Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid? Like,
oh, I like that one. Oh, that's very nice.
Jungle Book. Have you seen the live action Jungle Book?
No.
It's shit. It's complete just green screen everywhere. I don't think any of it was shot outside of a studio.
Well,
the only
things.
Positive thing I can say is Idris Elba as Shere Khan. I really respect him. You ever seen Luther? The TV show?
I've not watched it, but I have seen it. Yeah, I do.
That's pretty good. Which is weird
he's
BBC.
I've got no feelings either way with him. Not really. Can't really say much. Bongo Book. No, not Bongo Book. Jungle Book.
Did I say Bongo Book?
No, Timmy's on the chat.
I remember a drink called Bongo. I don't know if it's
Bongo. Yes. Was that drink?
I used to take a packed lunch to school, and like that was my carton of choice. Obviously, my sandwiches and my skips. They were my crisps as well. Do they still do skips?
Skips. I think they do. Yeah. I think they do. In Bongo, was it? In Bongo, Trevor? I don't know. Was it Bongo or in Bongo?
New Disney and the Beast. Buggers. Oh God, don't get me. This is actually quite personal. I've met Emma Watson.
Have you? You very lucky chap.
I'm not very lucky at all. Do you know what she called me and my pals? Dirty moshers or dirty rockers or something. Like we're in Tewkesbury. I'm not sure where that is.
That's not nice.
Nice part of the world. But
why would you say that?
There was some garden party thing going on.
Yeah, I say.
And like, I swear the garden was the length of a football pitch. Like, so you know, very very wealthy family. She's distantly related to an ex-girlfriend of mine. So like we've gone there. Like,
hang on, no, you're not going to get away with that one. What do you mean, distantly related? What's that about?
Like second cousin once removed, or whatever you call it, some rubbish like that.
Second cousin once removed.
I don't know.
I
like
mean, you mean that you could shag her?
I wouldn't want to.
But you can because it's legal.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just being very flippant today. Very flippant.
You're being very rude, is what you're
Oh
doing.
yeah, rude as well. I like being rude. Don't you like being rude?
I used a bad word.
Oh, that was so rude.
So rude.
Where's Texans?
Theakston's.
Yeah.
Theakston's is a beer
Theakston.
made in Yorkshire.
You got Jamie Theakston in it.
No, not James.
I remember before I had internet yet, I used to watch a lot of them stupid police reality shows like Police Interceptors and Road Wars and all that rubbish. And I remember him doing the voiceover, the narration or whatever you call it on one of them. I can't remember what one it was. But, you know, stupid, ridiculous program.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm still here, yeah.
Carry on.
Could be worse. All that southern shy.
That's Kev with his Yorkshire stuff.
Oh yeah, you've got to have a Yorkshire tea, man.
Oh yeah, Yorkshire tea, no problem. I had one this morning. Nice Yorkshire Gold.
They still do Twinings. I haven't seen that in a shop.
Yeah,
for
Twinings. Yeah.
donkeys.
Twinings, everything.
It's
You
all
can
cheap.
get
It's all well, I say cheap. It's all normal price stuff from the wholesale market, but they charge very expensive prices because I live stuck on a Red Bull.
I wouldn't drink Red Bull if you paid me. It's dangerous.
Yeah, do you know what taurine is? Everyone says it's bull semen, but it's not. It's bull bile.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't drink it anyway. It's got too much caffeine.
Yeah,
You'd be.
I think I saw something once where they, like, you know, when you sort of evaporate like a liquid and you see how much sugar is actually in it. It's loaded with sugar.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm surprised people haven't had heart. Well, they probably have had heart attacks.
They have. No, that's it. That's why there's a warning on it, because it can basically give you a heart attack.
Yeah, Red Bull was actually banned from my school because like kids were turning up with it in their packed lunch, and it only comes in a little can, doesn't it? Like it's like what 250 ml or something the can. Yeah, but like kids were turning up wired off their bloody tips off that stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What happened to a good coconut water or something like that? Because that's actually a miracle. According to Bear Grylls.
When I'm in Thailand, I have the whole coconut. I have the milk, and I eat the coconut inside. Yeah.
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 I've never been able to get into one. Like, I should do. I
there's
could do
a
with an electric
technique.
drill, really.
No, there's a technique to it that you when you buy it in Thailand, they actually prepare it for you, so it's ready to go.
Is it one of them cool things that they do like on the table in front of you? Like?
Yeah, they do it there and then. They take off the outside, and they leave it with just the bottom, and then the flesh and that, and then you just poke a hole in the flesh and drink the milk.
Sounds like it takes a bit of skill to do something like that.
They're used to it, aren't they? Bit of a chopper,
Yeah.
get the old chopper out.
Here in Britain, my local greasy spoon can't even fry an egg properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, you're in your bedroom, so you don't have to share it out. You tight, greedy what? Coconuts are also available indoor market in Birmingham. Wow. Yeah, because Trevor's in there.
There is an indoor market in Birmingham, but
Trevor's in Birmingham.
Really, it's annoying when you're in there because like you don't even like look at someone and they're like, and I'm gonna try and do a Brummie accent. They're like, oh, here you come then. We got a discount on the lamb chops. You got to be eating tonight, bad. Yeah, I'm all right. I know that's more black country, but I reckon a lot of them probably come down here from Wolverhampton. Well, up here.
Oh, God. Yeah, they use a fucking big machete.
Yeah, but you know, Camden Market in London, if that still exists, is even worse. Like, literally, like you walk past the shop and some prick comes up to you and is like, you want to buy? You want to buy? No, I don't want to buy. I want to go home. I don't like London anyway. No offense to any London people.
Oh, Richard's going to be very offended now because he lives near London.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in London, but he's near London. That London. I was in London last week, as you know.
I do know that, yeah.
Very good day out. I'm just making the video now, so it should be really good. Nobody likes London.
Did you see? Well, what's there to do in London these days? Like, do you go on any of them like boat cruises they have down the Thames?
Nah.
I was annoyed when I was in London because they charged me £18.90 for a burger, and this was like
quid.
This was about 10 years ago, yeah, and it weren't even that good of a burger. It was just standard, like, you know what I mean? Prices in London are ridiculous.
I had a burger last night for dinner. I cooked it myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
I fancy the burger and chips. Hey?
My bird's just putting her phone on charge. Look.
Oh, hello, bird.
No white people in London.
Della! We love Della.
Yeah, I love Della.
Della, my darling!
You want a word with her?
All right, me babs. Why, don't you want to talk to me anymore? Shut up then. I want to talk to your bird.
No.
I'm only joking. Hello, darling. Hello, darling.
She's not here yet.
Oh. Put it on speaker. Hello, darling.
Do you want a quick word with Andy Wright?
Hello, Andy Right.
She says, yeah. She's recovering from a traumatic brain injury that I gave her, by the way. I'm really kidding. All I did was sing a song.
Well, yeah.
All right, bear with me.
That would give you a brain injury.
Hello.
Hello, me babs.
Hello, how are you?
All right, me darling.
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Did you
You
have
recovered?
a nice holiday?
Yeah, lovely, mate, lovely. Didn't want to come back.
But you didn't. But I saw the pictures, and I always press like when I saw them.
Oh, thank you.
No, that's fine. So yeah, I'm just getting ready. I've got to go work in the morning.
Oh, in the morning. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm on days next week. Been on nights this week, so I'm a bit tired.
Yeah, coming home from the chocolate. Oh dear.
Yeah, we've got a new factory being built as well inside the warehouse, so it's all good, but a lot of upheaval at the moment. But
Well,
I'm sure we'll get there.
People need to keep on buying chocolate.
Yeah. This is vegan chocolate now.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Apparently, the market is very big on vegan at the moment, so they don't want to miss the boat, do they?
No.
So
Jumping on the bandwagon. Oh my God.
I know. Yeah, I haven't tasted vegan chocolate yet, so I don't know.
Well, if it's like anything else, it's gonna be disgusting.
I know. Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh my God! Just give me a bit of meat and a bit of dairy, and I'll be happy.
That's it. Yeah. What have you got for your tea tonight?
I don't know actually. I don't know. I've got some minced beef. Minced beef, and I've got some chicken, and I've got. Did I buy that pork? I don't know if I bought that pork. I didn't buy it because it didn't look very nice. So I thought, no, I won't buy that. I'll wait. So,
no. Well, I'm doing minted lamb chops.
Oh, I'll be over in half an hour. All right.
But I won't tell you how much I had to pay for the 2 pieces of light lamb, the little shoulder steak.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, but
lamb is very expensive.
It is, yeah. I haven't bought it for a while, and I couldn't believe it, but
yeah,
that's what we've got, like.
I wonder what Lloyd would think of that, because he likes lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes it.
But I haven't had it. I always have chicken.
Chicken?
Fed up with chicken.
Yeah.
I was fed up with chicken.
Yeah, so am I. Yeah, I like a nice bit of chicken.
Yeah. Oh, I have chicken all week, so I thought lamb tonight.
Good on you. So what are you going to have with it? You're going to have lamb chops and what?
Just chips.
Chips?
Like, yeah, chips. Yeah. Because Andrew doesn't like all his potatoes and vegetables, so we've got chips.
Oh, he's a big wuss. Tell him to get some veggies down him.
I know, yeah, I know. So I sort of cook what he likes, and then hopefully he'll eat it.
He'll eat it, or he'll have it for dinner tomorrow.
yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll be fine, because it was his idea for the lamb, so I'm sure he'll be fine.
Okay. That sounds good.
All right, then I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of your show.
All right, my babs.
All right, then. See you later, my lovely.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. That's been lovely. Hey? Put him
how violent she is.
No. Get away with you.
She hit me, Andy.
Oh, bless you. Hello, Paul. Paul Woodbridge. Hello. Paul Woodbridge, I'm diabetic, so chocolate is a no-no. You can get diabetic chocolate, actually.
Yeah, but that's like an egg-free omelette, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a meat-free lamb chop. You're not really going to eat a lamb.
What the hell do I use to substitute?
Goat. You can have. I don't know how you can eat that. Oh, bless.
I used to think that. I don't know, I always buy, try my best to buy free range and whatnot. I'm not a big eater anyway, really, especially not meat, but I've got to keep my protein levels up somehow, and all that Holland and Barrett health food, like
crap,
snake oil pills, they might work, but they ain't cheap.
They're not cheap, and they're not very good. Apparently, they're not good, but they're not high quality stuff either.
No, I mean, what's in them to, you know what I mean? But there's one chippy down the road from me that charges 50p for a burger.
Yeah.
What on earth is in a burger for it to be 50p? And this isn't advertised as a veggie burger either. You know what I mean? Like,
well, there won't be anything good in it. I'd say that now. No. It'll be. I mean, if you look at the burger I've got from Morrison, it was 98% beef.
That's good.
Yeah.
I still remember vaguely remember the big. I'm just going to call it what they call it, mad cow disease thing. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
When like cows were being, I would say killed, but they say cold, don't they?
Cold, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know really. Like, what else have we had? We've had this monkeypox, which I'm not sure existed, to be honest. So I don't know anyone who had it. I've known people who've had COVID and recovered just fine. So a lot of fuss about nothing. I reckon a lot of it was to sell newspapers. Just my opinion. I'm double vaccinated. I felt like absolute word that begins with F and rhymes with hit. After my second vaccine, first one I got AstraZeneca, the Oxford one. I was fine after that one, but the second one, they give me the what is it? The Pfizer one.
Yeah.
I felt rough as hell after that for about a week. And they're saying you got to have a booster now. Like, what?
Right.
You don't need an MMR booster, do you?
Yeah. I'm just going to move along there because YouTube subject we don't like to talk about.
Sorry.
So we'll move along in case they don't like it. But then again, it's only the truth that you've said. So, but we have to be very careful.
It was just my opinion. So
yeah.
If I was monetized, I should be the one who gets demonetized. But sorry about that.
No, they don't like it. But we have we got John on the video. So hello. Hello, John.
Right, I know you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
But I can't hear you.
John. Put your hearing aid in, mate.
Yeah, I know you can hear me because I've just checked my audio and mic. And
I'll go.
But the thing is, I can't hear you. So
all right, no problem. Andy.
Do this a different
way. Andy. Love you.
You're both doing well today and whatnot. So,
love you.
Love you too. Take care. Bye.
Enjoy your lamb. Love you. Can you hear me now? Love you. Take care. Bye. Enjoy your lamb. You're on replay there. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. I've set myself up on back on YouTube, and I can hear what you're saying.
You're on replay there. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. I've set myself up on. All the delay is horrible. And I can hear what
you're saying. You can't do it that way, John. We got to wait half an hour for a response. It's like when we send a message to Mars.
No, I might have to switch off and come back in a minute.
Yeah, all right. You got Richard. It's like when we I'll remove you. There you are, I've removed him.
Yeah, remove him.
Hello, Richard.
Hello, Andy. How are you?
Yep. So
I see Lloyd's on his way to the airport.
I can't see Lloyd. That's very annoying.
He keeps making comments that he's off to Konkan to see.
Oh, is he? Good luck. I say good luck.
Yeah, maybe he can put me in touch with the drug dealer.
Yeah. Are you back then, John?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorted it.
All right.
You're sitting in the dark again, John.
Yeah, he can't afford the electric.
It was the sun. Well, the sun did crawl out from behind the clouds, and they disappeared again. Hang on, I'll put my lights on.
I'm only a few miles south of you. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I can't see Lloyd in the chat.
Oh, no, I don't know why. Can you see behind me?
You got a brick wall?
That's just another brick in the wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't need no education.
Yeah.
Have you seen B. Smith? Who's B. Smith?
I don't know.
4 hours to go to Heathrow. What you know? I thought he was going on the 8th, not the 6th.
I don't know. He said he's getting a bus, I think. To Heathrow.
Hang on. Wait. No. Sorry, I don't believe him. He said the 8th.
I'll ask him, shall I?
Yeah. Well, he can probably hear me, because I can't see what he writes. Prisoner Cell Block H was the best Aussie series ever. So brilliant. I mean, it was so bad, it was so good.
I used to like the way the sets all wobbled about.
Yeah. You remember that, John? Hilarious.
Oh.
Almost as bad as Crossroad sets.
Yeah. Even like that.
He said he's flying on the 7th. Flying on the 7th and landing on the 8th. Ah, Mr. Alfie Bob.
Mr. Alfie got his back.
How are we?
I can hear the clangers.
Yeah, turn your thingy off.
I've not got anything on. I've not got anything on.
We can get feedback. It's Mr. Alfie.
I'll see if it's me.
Or is it you?
How's that?
Good.
That's better.
Not me.
I kept thinking it was me.
No, it's Mr. Alfie.
No, my apologies. I had the volume on the TV. Well, it's been a stressful day, so the mind isn't very active at the moment.
I've got my turban on it.
What? Can we clarify? Lloyd? I thought he was going on the 8th.
No, it's going on the 7th. I'm getting there on the 8th. Is what he said.
Right, but it's not till tomorrow.
Well, maybe he's going to spend the night in the airport.
Bus to Heathrow in 4 hours. What's that about?
I bet he's not really going.
I don't think he is. I
No.
think he's making it up.
It's a fairy tale, I think. Welsh fairy tale.
He's really going nowhere.
Yeah.
He's going to miss out on Big Bert, though, isn't he?
That's right. I was just looking out my window, and there's a triangle shape coming out of a cloud.
What's that, UFO?
Well, I've never seen a cloud shaped like a triangle as much as that.
It's a UFO.
What? I'm just waiting. It's really, really pointed. You know, look like that. Coming out of this cloud.
Yeah, they're coming to get you. Gonna beam you up.
Well, you should video it.
We got Rudy. Rudy, hello.
Probably just the way the sunlight is. What's left or something.
Oh, message.
Hi, Rudy.
Rudy. Aha. Richard, where are you, mate? Oh, he's back. He's back.
He's been snatched by the UFO.
Yeah.
I'm back.
I'll take a photo of it and then put it up.
Yeah, put it up
behind me.
Make sure you don't get what do they call it? Kidnapped by them.
They're coming
Did
to
send
beam
you
you up.
back.
Come on, camera, come on. Now to find out the camera's looking at me.
And we call this entertainment as well. I don't know.
No, my phone's decided it's full up. And I've got no pictures, no videos, no nothing in my phone. And it keeps telling me I'm full up with data. Right, the only thing to do is get out a better camera.
I thought you was a tech whiz kid.
It's the UFO.
I'll tell you what, it's still there. It's still amazing, man. It's
Come on, then get your bloody finger out. I am shifting the wine.
God, it could be the only live stream with evidence of a UFO, and he ain't got a camera on his phone.
Yeah, typical, eh?
Yeah. What a load of titties.
Overnight bus to Heathrow? Did they do that from South Wales? I still reckon that's a bit of a con. A bus from South Wales to London. I know if it was Bangkok to Chiang Mai, then yeah, fair enough, overnight, 12 hours. But I mean, come on. What's that about? It's only bloody Wales.
Take that pillow out from above my head.
Hello. Hello, my lovely.
Andy said hello.
Hello, Andy.
Hit him with it. Hit him with the pillow. Hit him with the pillow.
Let me try changing that now. Where is it? I've forgotten how to do it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, John. By the time you get your bloody camera out, the bloody UFO will be gone.
I don't know how good it come out.
There, look, no more turban.
No more turban.
I don't know how the picture come out.
Come on, then, let's have a look.
Hang on, I'm waiting for it to boot in. I've got other stuff running in it. And it's only the processor's only an i3.
Jeez. What's up with your arm, Richard?
Well, I think I see an alien.
There's the evidence.
It just went by my camera. Here comes again.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I did get it. Right. Now then.
Just looks like a Teletubby, doesn't it?
I'm not seeing anything.
Doraemon.
Doraemon, yes.
No, definitely, it's definitely just clouds, but it's the shape. It's really good, a really good shape. Because I've done a zoom in picture of it.
Yeah, it looks really good, John. Looks really good. I can just see it.
I know. You can't see it. Yeah, I got to convert it. Because
when I flew back with Emirates, they gave me this.
Ooh!
I don't think you can see it.
I've got to run a converter on it because it's.
Oh yeah, what's that?
It's not.
It's a key ring.
Key ring.
Solid gold. Not.
Yeah.
Solid gold covered plastic.
No, it is metal, but it's not gold. Well, it might be. But I don't think so.
In some other universe, yeah. I don't know, people will be wondering what sort of entertainment this is.
Are you there, John?
No, I'm not here.
You seem to have
Still
disappeared.
waiting for this bloody UFO to come
I
up.
think you've been abducted.
I've been assigned.
I think John and Lloyd are conspiring together.
I've got to delete
I don't
that.
think Lloyd's capable of conspiracy.
Where's the delete button gone?
Well, it's going to be certainly quiet in here now. You should put it over your eyes. Because that's about as useful as they are.
Actually, you look better with it like that, Andy.
Oh, that was so rude.
About a week later, I'll get there.
Yeah, anytime it's Christmas, you realise that we finish at 6.
Position and size your image.
All right, here we go.
There you go. See the triangle point coming out the edge of the cloud just there.
That's a bit dodgy.
Make the picture bigger, Andy, then we can see this point.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just do that. What on there?
Yeah. The point that the triangle shape's coming out there.
Right. That looks a bit dodgy.
Tower on top of it. But it's only clouds. It's definitely
It
only
could be
clouds.
a,
'Cause I saw them
it could be a UFO, I reckon. Could be a UFO.
No, it's not. No, it's just purely clouds. It's just the shape that they decided to go in. It's the second time I've seen a triangle-shaped one.
Is your area well known for UFOs?
Sort of.
Because my area is very well known for certain areas in where I live.
Yeah, I'm not far from the old wartime aerodrome called Manston.
Okay. Is that a TV
Yeah,
area?
it was a civil aerodrome up till a few years ago.
Yeah. Well, we've got this big hill down the road. It's allegedly it's where UFOs go.
All right.
When I was a kid, our village, it was in all the national newspapers. There was a lot of waste ground behind our houses, and it was a shortcut through to the estate off the main Warrington Road. And a few people were taking this shortcut after a night's drinking, which may explain the sighting. But they saw a flash of light, and about 50, 60 metres in front of them, there was this humanoid shape in a silver suit. And it was sort of just stood there looking at them for several seconds and then just pop, gone in a flash. It was in all the national newspapers. The village was full of reporters and what have you. But I think it was about a week later, several people reported a disc-shaped object. Yeah, somewhat
I
similar
took a
to.
picture out of my window.
Yeah. Heading towards our village from the Liverpool boundary.
Mm.
This is over.
Oh, you never know.
I'm having my head cut off.
Yeah. Well, personally, I'm a firm believer in testosterone life.
Extra
testosterone.
Extra testicle.
Well, it stands to reason we can't be the only ones.
Oh, we'd be very arrogant to think that we were.
Yeah, given the size of the cosmos.
Hmm.
Now we're all just slaves.
Yeah. What to the white?
Slaves to the
we're all
lizard
slaves
people.
of one thing.
Yeah.
Can you make yourself disappear by putting your finger in the air? I can.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're all slaves of one thing. Everybody is.
What?
Everybody on the
What,
planet
the,
is a slave to it. Money.
For the Matrix?
No, money.
Oh.
I've just watched the new Matrix film last night.
Yeah.
Very, very slow start for the first 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it got a little bit better after that. But personally, I wouldn't recommend it.
No, I wouldn't recommend it. No, it's
Yeah.
shit.
What was it?
Yeah.
Part 4 to the Matrix or what?
Yeah. I think it was like number 4 or 5. But it was a rehash of all the
Number 4. I think it was called Matrix Revisited or something like that. And before that, I watched the new Predator movie, Prey, I think it's called, based in the 1700s. That was quite good because they only had bows and arrows to fight it.
Yeah, I watched that. What was it? City Slickers. Yeah, no, have you seen City Slickers?
Oh, City Slickers.
Yeah. Can't think of the comedian's name. Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
Billy Crystal.
That's an old one, that though, isn't it?
Pardon?
That's an oldish film, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch. What was it? Soldier's Revenge, and I got Billy Crystal.
Okay.
Personally, I never liked him. I got some good.
He became famous in a sitcom called Soap.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch
got some good movies from Thailand. Quite pleased with the selection. It was about 69 altogether.
Yeah.
I've only had one.
I use a program called Cinema HD.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I had the free internet TV with the new satellite dish here for 2 years. And it worked fine. Could get all the latest releases and the beta view channels. Then after 2 months, it's got a little dongle plugged into the side of the receiver. And I think that was faulty because anything I watched just kept freezing. Or it had suddenly changed to a next episode. So I just ditched it. So I loaded up in Thailand when I was there.
I use one of them.
Yeah, I got nothing like that in Egypt.
So T95, and it's called a T95 TV box. I connect it via Cat 45. It has got Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But I use a Cat 45 lead direct from the modem because that gives me a better, faster speed. And that one's jammed itself up.
Yeah.
I know what's wrong with it. I've got to reflash the memory in it to put all the programs
back.
You weren't abducted by aliens then?
No, I found a friend. Said I thought there was aliens here, but he said I was imagining it.
He's gone again.
They cleaned him up.
They've caught him.
Yeah.
Caught him by the dongle. Mr. Alfie, Gary Lakey said hello.
Hi.
I like what Rudy's. What's that? How'd you say his name, Andy? Rudy
Schweinhunt.
Rudy Schweinhunt. Right. Oh yeah, got it. We all have little dongles when it's cold. Don't worry about it, Mr. Alfie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. You keep saying that I signed out.
Oh, maybe you did.
I didn't even remember signing in.
Well, you must have done signed in because it won't let you in, will it?
Oh, my camera won't work on high definition.
It was funny that about 3 days ago, I was connected to Rini. She was showing me the really nice job they were doing on the ceiling work. And a movement caught the corner of my eye. And through the patio door behind her, I'm not joking, it must have been a good 2.5 meters long snake came in.
Oh, no.
And it reared up like that behind her, and its little head was going now shouting, behind you, behind you. Well, she can't understand English, so she was just laughing and saying yes, yes, no, yeah. Anyway, one of the builders that were doing the ceiling must have looked down and saw it. He jumped off the scaffold and started beating it to death with the lengths of plasterboard, which wasn't really a good idea because it kept snapping. Anyway, they got it outside, but God, it was a big one.
One of them
Really?
said, behind you it's a snake. The other one said, oh no, it isn't.
Oh, no, it isn't.
No, yes, it is.
Anglo-Saxon is on the phone.
Yeah, I put a note on the YouTube feed, but not everyone will see this. Free TV soap, as in bathroom soap, 2 as in the number 2, day.ac.
So, say that again. SOAP. Number 2.
Yeah.
And then day.
.ac.
.ac. Right, let me just put that in the chat. Right, I put that in the chat thing, so it's in the chat window.
Yeah, that's the one. But if people use it, there'll be loads of pop-ups and things, but there's some good movies on there, and they're all free at the moment.
Yeah.
You were talking about, so I thought I'd just let you know about that.
Yeah, it's really useful. Yeah, really useful.
All right. Gentlemen, now I think that thing that he thinks is a UFO looks like a TV aerial on the
Looks like a TV aerial. John.
No, that if you look down halfway down the chimney, the aerial's laying like that. Their TV aerial's laying like that. I was looking at the cloud behind that.
Behind your head.
Okay, I'll have a look at it. But it just looks like clouds to me. You can never tell.
It's a pointy cloud.
I think we all agree that it's just cloud.
Oh yeah, it's just cloud, definitely.
And John's got his head in the cloud at the moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll touch you later. There's too many on it. Gets confusing.
Yeah, it does.
Bye.
All right, cheers there, Anglo. Bye.
It gets confusing if there's only one on with Andy.
Rude.
Oh, that was so rude.
Yeah, Andy.
Hey, hello, Wayne. Wayne.
It came up on the BBC News that same day, actually, that apparently Thailand are now experiencing a massive problem with countless thousands of snakes, because all this rain and floodwater has brought them all to the surface. So they're warning everybody to be vigilant.
Yeah.
And there was a woman there, she called snake patrolling for a python. Jesus, it must have been 5 meters long. It took 4 of them to pick it up.
Wow.
It was that fat and heavy. But there's hundreds of thousands of the little chuckers causing mayhem.
Snakes on the plane, snakes on the bus, snakes in the house. Mm.
Yeah, I saw some phone video. Some old lady. She just picked this dirty great snake up by its tail, and she's wandering across the road and just throws it straight out the garden, like, you know. Dirty great big snake, and one of the most poisonous snakes in the world, apparently. And this old woman just grabbed it by the tail and threw it, you know, dragged it across the garden and threw it out the
Hey, Richard, I see you've got some visitors.
Really?
Mm. Have you given
Legion's full of snakes, but I've never seen a snake here all the time I've been here. Not even a dead one.
Mm.
I've seen lots of slow. In England, there's slow worms and adders.
Well, I've never seen a. That was the first time I'd seen a live snake.
You've never seen a snake in England?
No, never.
No,
never seen.
I've worked with a few snakes.
Yeah, come down to Dover. I'll take you up to a place called Western Heights, and we go snake hunting. And the Western Heights is loads of adders.
Yeah.
And they come out and they just bask in the sun.
I never was no good at maths. That's the trouble. So I won't be able to go because I'm no good at maths.
I was going to say, I've got one of those in my computer, an adder. I call it a calculator.
No. I've had plenty of scorpions. But I've not seen any last 8 to 9 years. I uncovered a nest of black scorpions in Thailand. I was shifting some rubbish when I started building one of the patio bases. And this enormous black scorpion reared its tail up at me.
Mm.
And as I moved this old tyre away, there was a whole bloody family of them.
Oh, shit.
They were really big as well, these black scorpions. But again, one of the builders came out and flattened them with a metal bar and what have you. So.
Want to be aware, if you're in Thailand, be aware of those little bloody things. They're really nasty little things. They can run really fast. They look like one of those beetles, and they've got 8 legs, and they really run. And if they bite you, and they will bite you, they catch you, but it causes severe pain. I can't remember the name of them, but they are really, really nasty little things.
Which one of the Beatles is that, Andy? John, Paul, George, or Ringo?
Ringo. Richard's on form tonight. Richard's on form.
Well, actually, one day she put her foot on top of a beetle that was running quite fast across the floor.
Mm.
And she said it It was a bad beetle.
Yeah.
I presume
Let's ask
that's what
Rudy.
you meant.
Rudy might know the name of it. Rudy, what's the name of that beetle thing? If you see one, lift your feet up quick because they will run. They will aim for you. And they come into the house as well.
Where's that? In Thailand or England?
Yeah, in Thailand.
Yeah.
They are nasty little things.
Andy, you haven't shared your special news yet.
I have shared my special news.
You haven't shared it. Did you see that, Alfie Bob?
No.
I don't not lifting it up any more than that because I don't want the it's got details on it, personal details, but basically you can see the top there. That's some
Well, you
Thai.
have to keep the fucking thing still if you fucking see it.
Is that a reply from who we know who?
No, he's booked another ticket.
Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, we know that. He done that.
Not
he
everybody
done that
knows
on
it.
Wednesday. He done that on Wednesday, and we got the blame for it.
You did. Sure, fucking fault.
So you'll have to book another
boss.
Alfie Bob.
Alfie will be there when I'm there. Yeah,
And I'll have to book a ticket too.
you will.
Yeah, but I say we'll have to meet up if we meet up in another part of the country.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't like Pattaya.
No.
Doesn't want to go. Well, to be honest with you, I don't really want to go. It's a shit place now.
There you go. Rudy's put the very useful tie. I don't know if anybody can read that. We could put it in English, but hey. Let me do a quick copy and...
No, I've not got the chat up, so I can't see anything.
Translate. Translate. There you go. It's called a deer beetle, apparently. A deer beetle.
A what?
A deer beetle. As in deer with the antlers.
Not an expensive one.
There's another beetle in Thailand, a little black one, about half the size of your little fingernail, that gives off, apparently, a really pungent gas as part of its defence mechanism.
Yeah.
They're called a fart beetle.
I've got a picture of it. I'll try and share. Ugly looking little. Right, how do I? I'll have to save it first. It's pretty damn ugly. Right, and how am I going to share this? Siamese rhinoceros beetle. Jimmy worm, not a worm. Right, hang on, I'm going to share this bloody photo. In my download. Oh. Download and photo. Get this. Why is everything so difficult?
Because he wants to be, that's why.
I only want to share it.
Those bugs in Thailand, Alfie, are called stink bugs.
There's what, sorry?
Those smelly bugs in Thailand, they call them stink bugs.
Yeah, apparently it's a very pungent smell.
Pentaxomadiac.
They usually come into the house apparently when it's raining.
They're black and white. Look like a shield.
Yeah.
Like a black and white minstrel.
Black and white bugs. I tell you what I have seen. Some of those like millipede things, but they're fat and big.
Yeah.
They look like and they got red antennae. Some of them are like 6 inches long.
We have a spider here. They call it the jumping spider because that's exactly what it does. It jumps onto you and bites you. Extremely painful and. I saw a couple of them. I saw a couple of them when I was there.
Yeah, they're really fast.
Yeah, before the walls and windows went in, they came in at night.
Yep.
But they didn't start legging it towards Alfie's feet.
Well, just beware because they bite and they're nasty little.
How big are they?
They can be quite big. They can be like 6 inches or more.
Oh God, no, they weren't that big. About an inch. Right, I know.
They run really fast.
Yeah. Oh, definitely one of those because it's had the same type horns on its head.
Yeah. And they bite. When they bite, they leave. It's really bad bite.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, love. See you later. Bye.
So what you been up to since Wednesday, Andy? Where you been?
Nowhere. Been doing trying to get these videos ready.
Right.
I had to copy the files over from the hard drive onto the other hard drive. Took 24 hours, literally 24 hours to copy files.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I don't like about YouTube now, the new what do you call it? The new GUI the interface that we work with now on YouTube. They got rid of that. Being able to go to somebody's first video. You can't just click on it and go to the first video. I think I said that the other day, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pain. And YouTube have reported back they're going to try and get it back.
Well, I should have got rid of it in the first place.
To me, when somebody says I'll try and do it, that means you ain't getting it back.
No, never say try because it means you're not going to do it. In the end.
Yeah. So that it now means if you click on somebody's videos or on their homepage on YouTube and you want to get back to their oldest video, you got to sit there with your finger on the page down button for about two minutes, waiting to get back to their first and earliest video.
I'm just wondering why you would want to go to the first video ever.
Because some of the channels I follow have made some electronics videos about how they got round a certain problem, and you can't store it all. So you think, well, I'll keep a link to that, but you never do.
No.
And you can't remember what it's called, but you remember the channel it's on. So you have to go back. Now, when I go back and look at earlier videos by a channel, I just take the URL and keep it as a like an index,
To be fair, nobody will be bothered with that on my channel because they don't even watch the current ones, let alone the old ones.
I do. I record. I sometimes record the show, right? I download it and record it, and then I compress it, and without any losses. And what you normally put up, the show usually takes up, say, just for argument, just under 1 gigabyte of information. I compress that down to about 300 megabytes.
Right.
Without any loss.
And the point of that would be?
Like
It doesn't take up as much room on your hard drive.
You could just watch it on Odyssey or YouTube.
Not if your internet goes down.
Huh.
That's why I say to everybody, keep a backup of your videos. Because don't trust the don't trust the YouTubes or the cloud or anything. Keep a backup of your own stuff on hard drives. Yeah, or one of them.
Or one of them.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I got loads of those, Richard.
Or one of them. So boy, Andy, I've got about 20 or 30 of them. Yeah, well, that's a bit. That's yeah. I've got some of them and all.
Oh, that's piddly little thing that is. Mine are 8 terabytes. 8 terabytes, mate.
What, an 8 terabyte flash drive? I don't think so.
8 terabyte hard drive.
Oh, right.
24 hours to copy over bloody files. Jesus Christ. Anglo-Saxon. Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, going on to these gentlemen talking about their USB flash drives where they're backing everything up.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be using them because if USB stick goes, you're really effed up. But if you've got it on a mechanical hard drive, you can recover the sectors quite easily.
Indeed. Yeah.
That's why I put out an advert on Facebook Marketplace. I want any old Sky Digibox, because inside every Sky Digibox is a 500 megabyte hard drive. Half a terabyte. Yeah.
No, what? Mine's 2 terabyte in mine.
Yeah, yeah. And the amount of people that go, well, I can't afford to watch Sky TV no more.
No, I ain't got Sky. No, I ain't got Sky.
They give it away or they throw it in the rubbish tip when there's a 2 terabyte or whatever hard drive.
A Seagate
inside the box that you can reuse.
500 gigabyte.
Yeah.
We're all talking about
I know.
Video hard drive, but it still works.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
Okay.
Richard. Yeah, one at a time. Because I can't hear what people are saying.
All right. What I was going to say is I've got 300 gigabytes of music that's ripped CDs and high definition music, and it's backed up on it's stored on an SSD, and then it's backed up on. I've got a Netgear Ready Now's Duo. Well, actually, I've got 3 Netgear Ready Now's Duos. One's backed up all my music. One's backed up other important information, and the other's doing not a lot. But it's good to keep everything backed up. And the Duo drive, so I take the second one out, and it's around at someone else's house just in case I have an earthquake or an electrical storm or something.
That's my external hard drive.
What is it?
I don't see the delay in real time.
What is that one, John?
That's a half a terabyte.
Yeah, what make?
Oh, hang on. Don't know. Come out of a Sky Digibox. It's
Seagate.
It's a Seagate. It's a Seagate.
Seagate.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Seagate, however you want to pronounce it.
Well, my Reginald's
again, it's one I got for free.
Drives in them.
Yeah.
2 terabytes, which is the maximum they can handle.
Yeah.
See, when I bought them originally, the Reginald's Duo 2 terabytes was like you'd never fill that space. Now it takes you a week to fill it up if you.
It didn't take me 5 minutes the other day. 8 terabytes.
Well, that's why I've got 3 of the devices. So I've got 6 terabytes of backup storage.
Yeah.
And my main PC. It boots up off an SSD, but it's got a mechanical hard drive in as well for everything else. The SSD boots up super fast. Unfortunately, I've got a MacBook M2. I don't say unfortunately. It's a super fast machine, and the battery life on it's great, but if something trashes in it, I've got to go to Apple and get it fixed. No one else can guarantee it.
And as the video playback machine, I use one of them.
What's that?
That's a T95 box. It's got
T95?
USB port. It's got a couple of USB ports on it, SIM card, and you can just record from this or play through it from a hard drive.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I did see, which I'm tempted to get one for my dad because he's older than you gentlemen. I mean, he's in his late 70s. Is a Facebook portal. They seem to be going for about £40 now.
Yeah.
It's got a camera and a screen on it, and I think that's a good thing, so I might get him one.
Yeah. They are quite good, and they follow you around as well, which is quite interesting. A bit like the iTab, what do they call it? The iTablet. What do they call the iTablet?
All right. Well, the iPad follows you around. The iPad follows you around.
Yeah, the iPad. Yeah.
If you've got the settings right, you can stop it following you. My iPad doesn't follow me around, but it's an old iPad now. It can't recycle it or anything. You just got to throw it in the bin. Even the sex shop doesn't. The CEX shop doesn't take them in now for exchange. It's old.
The sex shop.
Well, that's what it is. CEX sex, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
There is nothing wrong with sex shops.
No.
They all serve a purpose.
Good for recycling.
Yeah.
I
don't go in there.
Call them keks, not sex. I thought that would be a bad thing, so they call it the keks shop.
No.
I said,
don't go in there
to get some games.
Yeah. Go in the sex shop, go in the wrong one, and ask for some good games, please.
Go into an Amsterdam Summers after they fix your hard drive.
Yeah. That's the same as in Australia. That's the same as in Australia. Don't go into a shop and ask for sellotape.
Why?
You know
Why?
You know what you're going to get in Australia?
No.
Condoms.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, they're called sellotape.
I suppose you could go into the sex shop and ask them for a dongle.
They'll ask you what size and diameter and length.
Colour.
Well,
and colour.
I've got a game, which is a Konami sports game where you have to press the. There's a special controller, run and jump. And you press the run button as fast as you can and you run quicker along the game. And I saw a YouTube clip of someone using a dildo vibrating. Sorry, it's a family show. I saw someone with something that vibrated very rapidly and using it on the run key for this particular game. And they broke the world record.
Oh, my God.
So they broke the 3-minute clock.
I'll leave you two laughing.
Cheers, mate. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh dear. As people are going to be watching this, they're going to go, "Oh my God, quality entertainment tonight." Quality entertainment.
I'm surprised we haven't got hit by the sex bots.
Later.
I tell you what I did earlier on. I opened a new bank account with Lloyd's.
Yeah.
You can save up to £400 a month in it, and they're paying 5.25% interest, which is quite good, isn't it?
And Lloyd is offering this in South Wales, is he?
No, Lloyd's Bank, Andy, not
Oh,
Lloyd's
sorry.
Wales.
Well, you said Lloyd's. I thought,
No,
Lloyd in South Wales.
That's quite good, isn't it? 5.25%.
That's bloody marvellous.
Yeah, and you can pay in up to £400 a month for 1 year, and then then they close the account, and you get all the money you paid in plus 5.25% interest. So it's not really, it's not a usable account. It's just a regular savings. But you could pay 400 as a maximum, but you could pay as much as you can afford, but you don't need each month.
Yeah.
Not a good idea to me.
Yeah, with Santander, you get interest, but what they make you do is not put money in every month. They make you have to have direct debits going out. And I think I earned 25 quid this month, something like that.
For this one, the most you're going to earn is, I mean, if you paid in £400 for 12 months, you will have paid into it 4,800, and 5.25% of that, you make £252.
252 quid. All that work for
£252.
I'm surprised you don't do the interest shuffle. Basically, have money go into one bank, 3 days later, move it from that bank to another bank, different name, to get their interest, then shuffle that money 3 or 4 days later to another bank that's giving interest, then shuffle the same money again to a fourth bank, do the same thing again, and whatever income you got coming in the following week or month goes back into the first bank, and you just keep shuffling it around. I call that the interest shuffle.
I've never heard of that. Sounds complicated, keeping track of all your money.
Probably for people that have got nothing better to do with their lives, but yeah.
And you can end up
people that have got so much money they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot.
it's to make money. It's to make money. Make money.
All right. Okay.
So you get interest from the first bank because you've had it in there for over 24 hours. Then you move it to the next one. As long as it's been in there over 24 hours, they've got to pay interest on a month. I thought people knew that.
No, I've never heard of it. And I'm surprised if there is such a thing that the banks haven't.
Well, I'm sure that they've got an inkling of scams.
Oh yeah, you get overdrawn and then they hit you for about 60 quid. You just got to keep ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Personally, I couldn't be asked going through that.
No, it does seem like a full-time job.
Yeah. Well, this Lloyd's one, you just have to have a standing order into it once a month of whatever you think you can afford, and just transfer. It just goes from one account to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as I say, paddling about for that usually brings in a year about 500 quid, something like that. And I've got nothing better to do.
No, that's right.
Well,
You know.
I can't argue with you.
Well, you can.
No, I'm sure you've got nothing better to do.
That would nearly pay for a ticket to Thailand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just
The
get your
interest rates in Thailand on a bank account are pretty naff. I think the last one I've just opened is 0.1 interest.
Well, that is low.
Yes. You know, what's the point of having it?
Well, at least it's
But
not
to get
minus.
something, at one point it went down to no interest.
Negative
Some banks-
equity. Yeah.
Some banks went down to 0% interest.
Yeah.
When we first came to live here, about 12, 15 months later, they opened the first branch of the HSBC, which was our bank still in the UK, even though we were living here. So obviously, we signed up. I was actually account number 2 holder in the bank. So I was waiting for them to open the bank doors to join. The bank itself was number 1 customer. Anyway, at that time, I'd brought over 35,000 sterling because we were looking for land and or a property to buy. So I had to carry around with me 35 grand for 4 days because the bank opening was delayed. Anyway, when it opened the sterling account, paid this money in, and about 9 months later, we got the first statement, and they were paying 5% interest on that sterling account. Then we sold the property in the UK, so another 120,000 sterling was transferred into this bank account. So after the 12 months had gone, we'd accumulated about 7,000 sterling interest, which no one can argue about.
No.
Anyway, 2 years later, we decided to visit the UK for a couple of weeks, catch up with friends and what have you. And we decided to close our local account at the HSBC. So we were chatting to the customer service woman, and I just happened to mention the interest rate's really good in Egypt. We're getting 5% on the sterling account. And she said, no HBC bank on the planet pays 5%, but obviously we knew different because we'd received it. So I said, well, I'm sorry, you're wrong, because we've got over 7,000 interest on the money we've got in. Anyway, we closed the account and transferred the remaining money. It was only a couple of grand into the Egyptian sterling account. Came back home. Then we found a property we wanted to have built here. So I went into the bank, and to cut a long story short, the system must have listened to what I was saying, and they'd removed all interest from the sterling accounts. It had gone. So I should have kept my mouth shut. So it was zero interest after that. But we got a nice little bonus after the first 2 years, so I can't really complain. And but the same happened with the Egyptian accounts. They were paying up to 16% interest. And honestly, we could not spend the money we were making on the Egyptian account. It was pulling in so much money a year.
That's a lot, though, isn't it? 16?
Yeah.
Gee.
And without rhyme or reason, like the basic account was paying 11.1% interest. But because we were a premier customer with all this money in the bank, we were getting the top whack. And then overnight, bump, it went.
Wow.
Premier went down to 1.5%, and the common account went down to 0.5%. But we got 3.5 years out of that, so made quite a lot of money out of that. Now, nothing pays interest in Egypt. No bank account.
No.
Nothing. So, just shows you, you know, you should just keep your gob shut. But the bank's gone now. Lack of custom, or they paid me too much interest. They closed up
That's
after
what it
6
was,
years.
yeah. We blame that Alfie bloke.
Yeah.
He took all our money.
You'll probably find when they were paying 15%, they were actually getting about 55%.
This is an HD.
Oh, good. Yeah.
SC
I mean, I
card.
don't understand the financial
But it
markets.
isn't really. It's
What have you?
actually a USB dongle.
A USB dongle?
No, a flash drive. But it looks like you can carry it in your wallet. It looks like a credit card.
Why would you want that?
If you want to, if you're a spy like me, you need to download.
Why?
It's handy for taking a few music files or pictures.
Your bloody thing's a bit dangly.
I got another one. This one's MasterCard. Same thing.
You got a dangly thing.
Yeah, look.
It's a bit loose.
No, I don't have credit cards over here. I enjoy walking in and having a chat at the counter.
You can't do that here now. They've closed nearly all the banks.
Yeah.
The only places where there are banks now are in the middle of big shopping centres, and you've got to park the car, pay car parking, and walk about half a mile.
They tried to shut one of our banks down in the middle of our little town, and there was so much uproar that they wouldn't let them shut it.
Well, they closed all the ones around here, and when you went in there and said, "Why are they closing this?" They said, "Because people don't come in anymore. Everyone's banking online." And I said, "Yeah, but they're only banking online because the bank is pushing them that way." A lot of people used to like coming to this bank. You could park outside, nip in, do your banking, and then go. So now, everyone's...
Well, I must be honest. I've been one never ever to trust online banking, so I've never touched it. As I say, I'm a walk-in merchant. But when I opened this other Thai bank account, they put the app on my phone. And I transferred €3,000 into it Monday. Now, in the past, it's taken 2 to 2.5 days to get into an account over there. This one disappeared. I had to go into the bank this morning to ask them why it had not gone into the bank accounts. Now, when I first looked at this app, I couldn't find out any information. I couldn't have a look at the account or what was paid in, what was in transit, blah, blah, blah. Then I saw that you had 2 options. You could pay 15 baht a month for the full Monty, or 10 baht a month to give you a reduced usability of this app, which showed accounts and what have you. So I chose that. So I knew the account was working okay because that 10 baht was taken out immediately for the first month. So anyway, as I say, I went into the bank. I said, look, this money has not been paid into this account. I was checking it every day. Where is it? So 20 minutes on the phone to head office, and some worried looks towards me, some worried looks from the guy on the phone towards the guy that was taking my query at the desk. And then it went silent, and then they were all looking at me. What the fuck's happening here? Anyway, fortunately, they all speak good English. So the guy that was handling my query said it's been checked by what did they call it now? Some sort of transaction security check office or something, some crazy bloody title. Anyway, they were, because I'd made so many cash transfers from Egypt into 3 separate Thai bank accounts, I think they thought that I was money laundering. So apparently, old Alfie has been under investigation for several days for potential money laundering.
Oh dear.
Anyway, it was all sorted out, and the guy said, who was holding the phone, he said, "Oh, they apologise for the inconvenience. Your money's gone out as we speak. It's on its way. Won't happen again." Well, I'm glad to hear it, like. But this is how it is in Egypt. Everybody is under suspicion concerning anything.
Yeah.
And as I might have mentioned in the past, I could just walk into the exchange place, buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 euros, walk out, pay it into my euro account in my bank here, transfer it over to Thailand. You're more than welcome to come in every day and do this, you know. But just before the holidays, I wanted another 3,000 to sort of smuggle in with the 10,000 I'm allowed. And they said, "No, sorry, you can't have any more. We shouldn't have been changing so many euros for you. Head office have picked it up, and no one would want that much for a holiday." So he said, in future, if you want to buy euros, you have to show a new flight ticket, and the maximum you can have is 2,000 euros.
I've
So
just put on the what is it, Streamyard, on the private chat. I've just put a link, and watch it when we're finished. Have a watch of that, and you'll see what's happening here in England about banking.
yeah. Well, to be honest with you, I no longer need the 2 foreign currency accounts I have here. The sterling account had a small private works pension paid in, which I've just transferred over to the new account in Thailand, so I'm closing that. I no longer need the euro account, so I'm closing that as well. And I'll just keep my Egyptian account here, which is more than what I need, because I can still change euros every time I get a flight ticket, so no big deal.
What banks in Thailand do you use, Alfie?
Bangkok.
A Bangkok bank, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you watch the video, you'll know what I'm talking about when I talk about the central bank.
I have an account
what
with
they're doing with this new digital banking that they're going to start.
Yeah.
And what Wishy-Washy
the purple one.
is fully backing. As I say, the video links in the private chat.
Yeah.
When I send money to my Thai bank, I use a transfer company called Wise, and you send the sterling and they convert it to Thai baht, and as long as you do it before 10 in the morning, it's there the same day.
Yeah. This is what I can't understand, because I've seen Rini transfer money via a phone, because everybody in Thailand seems to use a mobile phone to pay for everything, even 7-Eleven shopping.
Yeah.
And it's like instantaneous. Now, a few years back, I was using Western Union to transfer dollars over to Thailand. It was instantaneous.
Yeah.
You know, they were able to access that within 2 minutes of
long as they
going
had the
through.
code.
But here, it takes anything up to 3 days on an international money transfer. Why? Now I know that everything is being scrutinised and investigated.
Yeah.
Well, they can stop it because I know I will no longer be using that method. Obviously, I've only just found out when I changed this pension over to Thailand that since I've been receiving this, I just thought Pilks paid it to me in the bank account, but apparently it's Western Union International Money Handling Services. They don't charge anything.
No.
So that was quite a surprise, but annoyingly, I got these forms downloaded to change this pension over to Thailand, which was relatively simple, no big deal, but like it cost about £70 sterling to send DHL. Then I get an email back saying the money transfer rules have changed. You've now got to fill this form in and send it back to Western Union because they want your personal details updated. I said, well, my personal details are exactly the same as they were from day one. This is talking via email to this woman in the Phillips pension department. So I said, look, I'm not willing to pay another £70 to send this off. You should have supplied this new form with the forms that had already been sent, well, downloaded. I said, it's a lot of money and a lot of hassle. So luckily she came back and said, I've spoke to Western Union, and if you fill the form in and photo shoot it, send it as an attachment to an email to me, they'll accept that. Which I thought was good of her. It saved me a load of hassle. But the fucking paperwork involved, I've still not heard about my UK pension yet. The proof of life forms I had to fill in. You know, I've had no email saying, yes, they're okay, we accept you're alive, so we'll carry on paying your pension. You know, so it looks like I may have to contact them. You know, ask them what's going on. Well, being the UK, they probably don't notify anybody. Yeah, they'll carry on paying it, but they won't tell you they're carrying on paying it, so it's on your mind all the time. Am I going to get the pension okay? Are they going to stop it? Do we have to reapply for it? Yeah, okay, they might have millions of these proof of life forms going in every month. So they'd have to be manually looked at.
Look at what they've done with the, vote by post.
Yeah.
They were getting dead people's votes.
Yeah, well, that happened a lot in America, didn't it? And what have you?
Yeah.
You always get some idiot wants to push the numbers up. Yeah, I appreciate why they do it. I've no real grumble about that. But it's the way they do it. You know, I know now that I'm going to have to do this every 3 years. The biggest problem I've had is trying to get these documents certified by people that do know me and have known me a long time, as I was on about on the last live I was on. It was difficult. So, yeah, I'm not going to be in Egypt in another 3 years. I will be living in Thailand. I really have had enough of Egypt now. So this year I'll be selling this last place out and bugger off over there.
Itchy feet again.
There's what?
I said you got itchy feet again.
No, it's not that. It's all this crap that has happened over the last 2 years. It's just turned me against it. Not only that, I mean, say 8 of the very close friends I had from moving here years ago are all dead. The last one died while I was in Thailand. So there's no social mixing, social circle anymore. They're all dead. And yeah, I've always liked my own company, but there comes a point in time, particularly tied in with your age, that you need to get out and see real people, you know. And here, every day is the same old same. It's either too fucking hot, too fucking dusty, or too fucking cold. And everybody's miserable because the rising costs of everything is creasing a lot of them. So there's a lot of resentment, not publicly shown at the moment. One or two cases, yes. I've had nasty remarks about how much I'm being paid by the Egyptian government to live here. But there's a lot of resentment now against expats that live here because they seem as mega wealthy. And so the exchange rate for the pound sterling has shot through the roof the last 2 weeks. It's about 27 now at the moment.
Yeah, it's because the value of the pound's gone down.
Yeah. So I've just had enough. And the place she lives in Buriram is a really nice, peaceful area. It has everything I want in life. And you're only a short drive away if you want a little bit of nightlife, decent restaurant to go out for a drink and what have you. And I've always enjoyed the quiet life, but here now, the novelty's wore off now. I just want to get out of it, get rid of this place. And luckily I can afford to sell it really cheap, well below market value. So I don't think I'll have a problem of selling it. That means I could sell it tomorrow, no problem. Cash on the table, but it would be in Egyptian money. And it took me long enough to change all the money I got from downstairs, so I don't want to go through that again.
No.
So it's foreign currency only. And hopefully by the end of next year, I'll be over there more permanent. I'm trying to sort out a decent retirement visa.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well,
so this will be my 4th retirement, I think.
4th retirement.
I've got the cats sorted out. They'll be going to a very good home at the local animal hospital. So we're making them a decent donation every year to keep the place healthy. So no problems.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah. Too much red tape now in Egypt for anybody living here. It's getting totally ridiculous.
You got any thoughts on this new digital money, Andy?
You can't let it come in, put it that way. CBC can't let it come in.
Well, Rishi Washi, he's behind. He wants to do it, and you know,
well, it's not just him.
You know who he was employee of the year of, didn't you?
Well, he's a West puppet, so he's not in charge. He's not in charge of nothing.
Yeah. He's
The
not
point
in
is, have
charge.
you seen what he's going to be doing?
Employee of the year. So
have you seen what he's doing though with HMRC taxman? If you had it in the last 2 years, if you had any of those payments, the COVID payments, if you had any of those things like eat out, whatever, if you had any of that, if you had the COVID payment to stay at home, you have to declare it, and you've got to be, it's taxable. So if you get it, you've got to declare it in the.
No, I've been retired too long.
But I didn't. Luckily, I've not had any of it, so I'm all right.
Yeah, same here. Did you get your electric repayment?
I got my money back, and that's why I spent the ticket. I spent that money on the ticket.
That's where you got the money for your ticket.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why that's one of the reasons why I bought that ticket on Wednesday, because I knew I had the money in the bank from the electric people. So
yeah,
yeah,
good,
and it was just enough to pay it.
good.
So how much was your ticket this time?
I think it was with discount was about 700 quid.
Yeah.
I got.
Well, I said
nearly
last time my tickets,
off.
yeah, had increased well over 1,000 this time from
Yeah,
like
it's
2
really-
months ago. But I was talking to the guy outside the travel agents this morning because I have to pass it from the bank to pay me internet. And he said, "Hey, mister," he said, "that ticket, the tickets you've got booked." I said, "Yeah." He said, "They've just gone up another 80 sterling. I said, "Well, it's a good job I paid so early then, doesn't it?" And just carried on like, I don't know if he was fishing for extra cash, but he's not getting any.
Cheeky son. Ah, cheeky.
But a couple of friends said the international flight tickets have shot up all of a sudden the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. I think it started out being 893 and it came down to just over 700 with my air miles.
This is the most expensive time of year to travel, though. Especially
For
to
March,
Thailand.
March.
No, not now.
Oh, now?
November, December and January is like what they call high season, and all the prices and everything goes right up, really sky high. It's like sky high. Have a joke there.
Yeah, sky high. Yeah, very good. All right, I'll give you that.
But yeah, I was looking about around the same time as you, February or March, and you can get there for around 800.
We did find it for 595, didn't we? But I think that was a load of crap.
Some of those are just companies fishing, and then when you try and book it, they say, "Oh, there's extra for your baggage, there's extra for your seat, there's extra for this."
We haven't got any of those tickets. Yeah.
Yeah, we
The
sold
thing
them.
is, you've got the travel from home to the airport as well to put on top of that, haven't you?
£16, Alfie.
Oh, it's not bad then.
Yeah, if I book it early, it'll be 16 quid
Oh,
on the train.
that's neither in a hurry.
Yeah, it would have been if I go taxi. Yeah, that's ridiculous money. That is. Absolutely. Yeah. No, I don't mind doing that train. That's pretty good. It was all right.
Especially when you got upgraded to business class.
Well, I got upgraded for free, isn't it? I mean, it's like you can't argue with that. First class on the train. Free cup of tea.
I think that was a free upgrade I got flying there on the top deck of that plane. I think you have to pay extra for up there.
On top of the
Very
A380.
comfortable.
A380.
Yeah, whatever model. I'm not into planes, but you go up the stairs.
Yeah, double deck.
Yeah, different world up there than the plebs downstairs. I could hear them mooing. Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it.
Mooing?
That's your cue, Andy.
They were mooing.
Yeah, full of Thai cows.
Either that or it's Andy's belly rumbling for something to eat.
I don't know about that statement. I met a couple of cows in Pattaya. So they do exist. But we won't go down that road.
Yeah.
Right, my battery now is on 3%, so I'll have to say good night and put it on charge.
We're gonna call it a day anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to talk to you guys.
Nice chatting to you all.
Yep. Cheers, Alfie. Cheers, Richard, and cheers to John.
Bye, Alfie. Bye, John.
Yeah. Bye.
Catch you again.
See you later.
Bye to the chat wallers.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's it for today. It's 6:20 p.m. and hope you enjoyed today's show. Don't forget, back on Wednesday, Andy Wright Travel. Support me on Patreon. Do the Patreon thing. You can do hello, Dennis. You can do YouTube, the website, doggingreally.co.uk, and have a very good evening.
Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
Indeed.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Don't forget, you can find us on other platforms, but not brand YouTube. We're not on there anymore. It is totally shite. However, we are on other platforms, so please do support me there, and I'll catch you next time.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children. Andy!